And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Yeah. Turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Hey, thank you so much for being here. I am Scott Starboard, and I'm checking the button to see if I am working correctly, and it is. And this is the Scott Starboard Show. We got a whole Monday to ourselves. No Alex Stein tonight. No, really. No Alex Stein tonight. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Alex will be on the scene, and I will be opening act, so to speak, for him. And but tonight's Monday, we get the whole 2 hours to ourselves. It's jam-packed with all types of, news that's going on. Plus, I got a little something extra. All these YouTubers out there. I just want to see in the world, who are all the biggest YouTubers out there? What are they so great for? We'll see. Mr. Beast, we all know, but I'll check a little bit of his stuff. Salish Matter. My daughter loves Salish Matter. Shout out to Salish Matter and the whole family. And we'll see what they do. FGTV, who I forgot to put it into the title, but that's all right. They have the shiznit. And I know it's a lot of kids stuff, but there are some other things on, out there popular on YouTube. And we're going to see what all the hubbub is about. And the reason why this even came to my mind, well, two reasons. On Doc Matt Steve's show on, I believe, either Thursday or Friday, we were both happen to be talking about it. It's like so many people just like crummy, awful people. Doc Matt Steve puts on a hell of a show. I think I do pretty good myself. I'm my own worst critic, but I think I'm pretty good. And I'm honest. And this is who I am. If you were sitting with me right now in this room, I'd be talking to you just like I am right now. All these other fake, phony-ass people out there, you got the Hassan Pikers, the iDubbbz and his wife, and just all these other people, just horrible people, and they get these huge followings. I don't understand. Ethan Ralph? How is Ethan? Let's be fair. Ethan Ralph's been around way, way longer than myself and Doc Matt Steve. But, I guess people like love a lol cow. You want to laugh at the big stupid bully, and he's sort of entertaining, I suppose. But we'll look at a bunch of these things. But that Doc Matt Steve and I were talking about, it's like me and him are our authentic selves, and we're pretty upbeat for the most part. We have a tendency to get a little pissed off here and there, but it's normal. We're normal. We're normal people. And it seems like people love fake shit. I guess there was a reason soap operas lasted over 100 years from radio to TV. I don't know. I love the WWE. It's all drama and fun stuff too, I guess. But, I don't know. Well, we'll take a look at it. We'll dig deeper. You got the Trump ending the genocide or the war in Gaza, whatever you want to call it. It really threw a monkey wrench into. I thought that Trump threw a monkey wrench into the whole clearing out of Gaza for the new waterfront properties that his Trump's son Jared Kushner was, getting ready for. I'm sure there's still going to be some of that happening. There has to be. All these big time people talked about it. But Trump was at the Knesset today, basically the Congress of Israel in Israel. And we're going to look at a little about that, maybe figure out something or two. I don't know. I'm just your regular, average, old, American. And I don't know. Everybody has their beliefs, like firm beliefs on all this stuff. And I go back and forth. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to try and figure it out together. But the second reason why I wanted to talk, I almost forgot. Second reason why I wanted to talk about the YouTube and like the modern day influencer creator, whatever the hell they're called, was because PewDiePie, if you forget, dust that name off from the history books, PewDiePie did a congratulatory thank you video today for 15 years. We're going to take a look at that. And I definitely should have put his name in the title. Damn it. But that's okay. That's okay. You know why? Because we're just having fun. And we're normal people who make mistakes. And I don't know. When I saw that he was making that, I was like, you know what? I wanted to talk about this anyway. And we'll break down some stuff. You got Mersh, Gavin McGinnis are back on YouTube. All these things happening in the world. And I kind of just want to talk about a couple of different stuff. Like, we'll still hit some topics about, pop culture, I suppose. But let's do our own, content, have some fun with that. Being as that is all said and done. By the way, oh my God, I almost forgot to say it. We're going all the way, baby. All the way till about 7:55 until the one and only Dark Match Steve comes in to brighten up these dark times. That's the best way I can say it because it's such a great show. I enjoy it. Yes, I know I'm a moderator, but I've been watching him way before I was a moderator on his channel. He didn't want any moderators. And then, some shenanigans break out and he's like, I need somebody. I don't ban people for their speech in there. You can say whatever the heck you want. As long as you ain't doxing nobody, we really don't give a shit. And it's just like that in, that chat room. It's the same here, by the way. People want to argue, disagree. Feel free. Please do it. I could be like Steven Crowder with the sign right in front of me. Change my mind. I have no problem with someone trying to change my mind. Matter of fact, I hope people try to change my mind. I mean, there are certain things that are just foundational, fundamental beliefs that I just, it's not that I could be talked one way or the other. They are foundational. I can't be if you knock out the foundation of one's belief system, the whole house crumbles. So, I don't mind renovating, a couple of the rooms. Maybe we do a whole kitchen or bathroom, a renovation. But you ain't taking my fundamentals away, baby. No way. Leave those bricks alone down there. Or rocks, stones, cement, whatever you got. But you got to have a good, solid, foundational belief system if you want your house to stand. All right. See what I said? We usually have fun. Sometimes we get a little serious. And that's about as much serious as I want. Even though I'm full of shiz. And we're definitely going to get serious. Because I'm going to hold it off for the end of the show. The new segment that I put together called Fatigued. I mean, everybody says black fatigue, but let's face it. All of us are fatigued about so much stuff. I could just make the whole show called Fatigued at this point. But with that being said, let me get to the chat. I love you guys so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love it. I hope, am I loud enough? Let me check my levels real quick because I moved the mic away a little bit. You can't see it right now. So let me just make sure everything's on the up and up and it's working good. All right. Let me make sure. Just make sure everything. Damn, that sounded lovely. Lovely, lovely. It sounds great, to be honest with you. And speaking of great, the great Bob Cook is in the house. My dude, thank you so much for being here. By the way, I had work off today. I had a long, nice three-day long weekend. It was beautiful. I didn't get nearly half of the stuff done that I should have because I was enjoying every second of it. So I slept today and I missed Bubba. Oh my God. I woke up at like 9 in the morning. I was up chilling, hanging out with my son, having a good time, laughing and shit. And oh man, we watched Gen V. I don't know if you guys are into The Boys. There's a new season of Gen V. It's I don't know if you're, like, we my son and I, or most people who watch it, we're just like, ugh, Seth Rogen has to put ding dongs in the freaking thing the whole time. But if you just focus on it's just interesting. It's something interesting. What can I tell you? If you guys watch The Boys and Gen V, you know what I mean. But we were up laughing, watching all the whole thing, just binging the newest season. There's probably like 2 or 3 episodes left for all we know. I don't know. Nobody tells me anything around here. I guess I could have looked it up on my phone, but we weren't, that much into it. But anyway, I couldn't believe I woke up. It was like 9. I think it was like 9:20 or something like that. I'm like, oh my God, I missed the whole show above. I can't believe it. Piss. But at least I get them now, and I get them a little while at Doc Bass Steve, the great Bob Cook. Thank you for being here. Another super fantastic person, Thomas Gilson. I love you, sir. Another banger. Another great one. Daniel Graham, my dude. What is good? Let's go. Look at this. Just amazing people left and right. BW. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, dude. Thank you. My mom got me this. Shout out to my mom. Love you, Ma. I love you with all my soul. Let's go. Oh, man, I appreciate that. I've been working on a second one, a new intro, trying to update it. I think I'm going to hold off, though. I like it, and it basically sort of has the same song-ish. Let's face it. I made that song off of Suno, S-U-N-O, and just because I like at the time I was like, man, I don't have any time. Like I could make it myself, keyboard and all that shit. The only thing I don't have is drums, but I got a little drum machine. Ugh. As a musician, drum machines. Ugh. But and I was like, the heck with this. I'm gonna do it quick and I'm just gonna do it on Suno. I kind of got to put in my own lyrics. They tweaked them a little bit, but that's fine. But the beat came out banging, and I was like, you know what? This is good. I like the beat. I said carnival atmosphere type of beat, or whatever the heck I said, but something along the lines of a circus carnival type of beat, because we're living in clown world. I thought it was banging. I got so many I got Bubba the Love Sponge. I got Babyface. I got Seth Kushner, and I got Gene Lasker and Lummy, the whole crew, basically. At Bubba the Love Sponge saying my name, and I'm like, I gotta throw this in a new intro. But I think I'm gonna do it at the exact 1 year mark. I'll change up the intro, and maybe talk about the old intro one day. But we'll see. My wife, she's reminding me. She's like, when are you gonna put your Venmo up there? This show's costing us all types of money. I love you, baby. I love you. Nah, she's not wrong. She's never wrong. But yeah, I got to do that stuff too and get all this stuff going. Believe me, I don't want to be up here, begging for money and shit. But I'll just throw it up there, and if you want to throw a little something towards your boy, you know what I'm saying, we'll get that party started that way. Sound good? That sounds good to me. I wish I had the time for the DMS show, but I always got volleyball for my kids every night of the week. But I'm happy to do it, of course. Love my kids. Amen, baby. Oh, listen. I know what you're saying, brother. I'm with you. There's always something. My kids always have something going on. And I love it. I mean, it does stink not having time for other things, but let's face it. If I was doing all those other things, right, and missing my kids' stuff, I would be pissed. I'd be dropping everything else to get to my kids. So believe me, I 1,000,000,000% I am with you. There's been 2 events that I couldn't do the show for, that I was doing this show for, that I couldn't go to my kids' stuff. One of them was like, parent-teacher deal. It wasn't a parent-teacher conference, but it was like a school thing. It was just a quick little ice cream social deal. And Mrs. Starboard was amazing. She's like, just don't worry about it. I was like, no, listen. I love the show. I love everybody who's watching and all that fun stuff, but I will drop that shit. She's like, it's not worth it. It's not like it's a game or, a recital or something like that. Just do the show. I was like, all right, that's cool. She's like, plus, it's over in like 25 minutes. Just do your show. I was like, all right. But I still felt the next day, I was like, man, I wish I went. And even my daughter, who is amazed by everything, remember being a kid and everything was amazing. God almighty, I missed that. I mean, I'm still sort of that little kid at heart, to be honest with you. But, whoops, I didn't turn my volume down. But still, it's like, you want, I don't know. All I'm saying is you want to be there, you know what I mean, for these things. And I don't blame you, brother. I get it. Nick, the gun guy, my boy, let's go. Big Pimp and my dog. The fat and glorious pig is in the house. I love you guys so much. DMS, what have we got? If you want to do something with it, what you got to do is hit it, baby. Right. Oh, down what you really want, my dog. Let's go. I'm excited tonight, folks. I don't have kids. I'm going to die alone. What's up, guys? Oh, you got me, brother. I love you. Don't you dare. You be all good. You will be all gravy, baby. I'll be a son. Oh, the glorious pig. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Did I miss something? I'm on Ableton Live, Native Instruments, complete audio file. I don't have Serum yet, but I will someday. Let me know if you need any stems. Oh, shit. All right, let's go. I've been using Pro Tools forever or GarageBand, but, with live instruments to get my shit up there. And speaking of amazing, tonight, I get to see Bubba the Love Sponge this morning. But regardless of whether or not Bubba the Love Sponge was smart enough to play this gentleman's parody song today, he's going to play it today on the show because he promised he'd play it on Friday, and he didn't play it. Then he promised he'd play it on Monday, so we're going to hold him to, and we got to guilt. Doc Mash Steve is one of the absolute best parody guys on the planet. I know there's a lot of other people doing good stuff too, but I'm telling you right now, there ain't no other than my brother Doc Mass Steve. Watch this shizzit tonight, baby. I hope we get to hear it tonight. Shame and do whatever underhanded tactics we can to get Doc Mass Steve to play his newest parody song tonight. Because the fat pig just wants to call me daddy. Oh my god! Hey, well, listen. At least I was gonna say you get to save on clothes, but you really don't. See, people always think like, "Oh, kids are expensive." Kids aren't expensive. Teenagers and adults are expensive. Like I remember, it's like, oh, I gotta go to the store every day, not even every day, but like, once or twice a week to get a box of diapers, right? Look at the box of diapers compared to like the 25 boxes of food and like, diapers, you throw them away. You got to get new clothes for these daggone teenagers every other freaking month. They're more expensive. So when people say kids are expensive, that's not true. Teens and adults are expensive. Well, once they're adults, like you get your own shit. I think like when a kid's like 17, 18, most of them, well, you can tell which 17-year-old, even some 16-year-olds are pretty mature. But 17, 18, you can see like they've already been working. They have their own vehicle. Like, you know what I mean? They're all set. And that's not every kid. If some kid out there doesn't have that shit together, some people, they progress a little bit differently, a little bit slowly, some a little fast. I had my first apartment when I was 15. And it's not because I didn't love my parents. Believe me, I loved them. I loved them so much. I got the hell out of there. So all my crazy friends and potential ex-girlfriends would stop bothering them. Like, nope, he don't live here no more. You know where he lives. Get the hell out of here. But I'm not, whatever. That's not the norm. But yeah, anyway. Pro Tools is the big boy, Dav. Daw. You ain't lying, baby. Well, I had let me get onto this, but we got plenty of time. I had probably about 4 or 5 different like hardcore real studios. And one of them, my last one that I had, was 16,000 square feet of commercial space. Most people don't understand how big that is, really. It's the size of a super Walmart. And me and my other friends put up walls and rooms, and we had like an amphitheater inside the middle, and we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I believe, rooms. I think there was 19 rooms. And then we had a whole entire back room for ourselves to, like, we lived in this shit. It was sick. Oh, I miss it. And it was sick because we rented out to some not so nice people, and it just turned into, like a zombie movie basically at the end of it. But we had it was great time. It gave me PTSD. But anyway, it was a fun time. But I've been doing music for absolutely ever. I love music. I'm pretty. I can handle myself on any instrument, but writing and singing are my. Those are my jams. That's my jammy jam. I love that the best. But I usually. But I can make a song if I wanted. I just know, especially drummers, man, and guitarists. I have been blessed to know so many amazing guitarists and drummers, like just unfrigging believable. And it's like, okay, so who's got the microphone? Because I'll do that instead. Because I think this gentleman over here has the drums sewn up. But anyway, super chat, like and subscribe. I love you, BW. Yes, please. Like, subscribe, tell your mama. Tell your enemy, tell your coworker, somebody. I love you. I'm half kidding. I'm really not. I'm saying it jokingly, but please tell somebody's ass about the show. I've been telling you guys for a while. I'm like designing. It's so difficult because now I have to do it on Pro Tools. Does anybody else have a problem with AI? I don't know how people make all these designs on AI. This is what me and my son were kind of talking about, why we didn't get to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was great, believe me. Any moment I get to spend, with him, shooting the breeze is wonderful for me. So I ain't complaining. But I was like, man, he's like, just do it yourself. You're being lazy. I'm like, to my son, I'm like, listen, I have a big idea for a video, big picture stuff. AI would just help me put in these pictures because the pictures, each of them, could take me anywhere from 10 minutes to, 2 hours at the most. I'm like, AI just makes it all better. Let me go to AI, blah, 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 tell it what I want, and give me the damn picture. It used to be great. AI used to be fantastic. You could type in what you want to say or what you want it to look like, and it would be all set. Now it seems like it's a freaking hassle. So I'm going back to photoshopping like it's 2014 again, but whatever. AI wants to play game. If you guys, let me know if I'm crazy or not, if you guys have had to deal with this, because for me, I'm like, I can't even use it. Grok is useless. Grok is absolutely useless. And when it comes to like doing any like investigatory stuff and looking up like facts and stuff, I have to fact check Grok. So Grok kind of helps me to, find the evidence that I'm looking for. No word of a lie. Maybe at least 50% of the time, the information Grok gave me is wrong. I mean, completely wrong. Who runs this company? What's the name of the president of this company? Who started that company? Just little stuff like that. And it's like wrong. And I'm like, actually, no, these people. So I'll have arguments with Grok. It's kind of funny. I'm like, dude, are you this simple? Do you know what I mean? What it seems like this question is out of frustration. And it'll come back like arguing back with me. I'm like, and it's like, don't blame me. Somebody coded me. Who coded you? Oh, the people at X. Who are the exact people who coded you? Can you name the top 5 people who coded you? The top 5 people who coded me all worked for Elon Musk at whatever the hell company. I'm like, ChatGPT is better than and far better than Grok, by the way. So Elon Musk, you have some work to do there, buddy. Get the code. Well, he doesn't code anything. Elon Musk doesn't code anything. So I don't know why we give him the genius label. Elon Musk is a great idea. Well, he's not even an idea guy. He's a great whip cracker. Cracks that whip on other people. I told you guys before, right? How Elon Musk created PayPal, right? He went and talked a couple of other students. He was trying to send his grandmother in Canada some money, right? Or vice versa. I forget. I think he was trying to send money, but I forget the whole story. So he went up to like the coding people in the school. It was like, is there a possible way for you to like code to make it so that I could send money or receive money through email? Just through email, like to my grandmother. And they figured it all out for him, and he did it. And then he's like, oh, great, I need you guys to code more. Like, I don't even think the coders got paid. Him and somebody else, I forget who the hell the name of the guy was. Was it the Palantir guy? I think it was the Palantir guy. Elon is not to be trusted. Believe me. Oh, thank you so much, Elon. Oh, fuck Elon. Anyway, and then Tesla. Elon just bought somebody else's idea, and they didn't have enough money to keep the electric car schematics and their shit going. They didn't have enough money to get the thing off its feet, and it had a terrible name. And he's like, just put a T on the front called Tesla. Everybody loves Tesla. So it's like, I don't know. Is he a genius? I don't know. I will play it tonight. The parody song is out. It's not the best of my work, and it's only funny if you know what happened on Bubba's show. This is probably the last one I will send to Bubba. They didn't play them now. They still didn't play them? Dude, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. Ugh. There's a lot of shit that bothers me about the Bubba the Love Sponge show that I have to let go. That I have to, just ignore and let it go. Which I believe is normal. I think if I say something, I hope it's not like a deal breaker and you guys are like, oh, fuck him. Because I don't do that to Bubba. But there are a lot of things that piss me off. The OnlyFans shit, like, hello, all of us, at least, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s kids, I guess you could say. We all grew up with, looking at porn mags and shit like that. Listen, I get a lot. I'm not telling you anything people don't know. Boys looked at dirty pics, okay? But if your whole life is about that, like if you had that one friend, I guess, who's like his whole life, like he's got stacks and stacks of them and shit, it's like, dude, we need to sit down and have an intervention. You shouldn't be, going blind, if you know what I mean. It's like, relax, dude. And OnlyFans, OnlyFans takes that shit to the umpteenth level. It's like if the prawn mag could talk to you and lie to you like the strippers do at the strip club. Strippers come up, if you've never been to a strip club, oh my God, you're so handsome. Could I give you a lap dance? It's like, you're doing me a favor, honey. Oh, thanks for the $20. Oh my God, you're so strong. I can't believe you handed me the $20. Thanks. Like, I don't do strip clubs. I've been to a bunch of them for different reasons. When I was way younger, I don't like strip clubs. Don't impress me. Like if I had to go to one for like a friend's bachelor party, I'd go there, and it's like, all right, just back up, Betty Boop. There's the man of the hour. Give him a lap dance and tell him how handsome he is and how much you had a dream about him last night or whatever your fucking line is, whatever your lying lines are tonight. They don't work on me, Satan. Back up, lady. But it's like on Bubba, I have to forgive him, making an OnlyFans page. And it's like, oh my God. But I mean, and then there's other things that I'm not even going to get into that drive me crazy. But I just don't understand why he wouldn't play like all the parody guys. I've been lucky enough to go back and watch a lot of the old parody stuff that people made, not just DMS, but some of the other people. And I'm like, dude, this was so dope. Like, it was amazing. You had people giving hard-earned work for free to make your show awesome, to give you an extra segment, at least, 15 minutes worth of, building the song up, playing the song, laughing about it, play the song again, talk about it, boom, into the commercial break. I mean, believe me, it's, and everybody loved it. Everybody enjoyed it. I am pissed. Oh, pisses me off. It's not like I'm not going to watch Bubba and shit, but it's like, come on, Bubba. What the French toast, bro? I can't believe anything. Look, he's being humble, by the way. He's like, it's not my best work. I guarantee you this shit's going to be banging. And now it might not be his best work because I don't know what the, the topic or the subject of it is. I don't know what song he covered to do a parody of it. But I've heard every single one of Dark Majesty's parodies, and every one of them are fucking awesome. I'm not just saying this to blow smoke. Believe me, if there was a couple of them that were bad, I'd say, you should hear his songs. There's so many that are just unbelievable. No. Every one of them are fucking fire. Pardon my French. Scott, ever heard of FJ Outlaw? Yeah, I did. FJ Outlaw. It's going to drive me crazy. I know I have. It's a YouTuber, right? FJ Outlaw. I don't know. Maybe we'll look it up. I got to hurry up. Time's already fast. It's already 6:40. Man, time is flizz iron. I've been lucky enough to hang out at 17 Hertz Studio in Hollywood. Wow, that's big. Yeah, it's where Injustice for All Metallica was recorded, bro. I've had some stories like that too. But that's a big one. That's a massive one, brother. Holy shit, dude. I wish I could even just go in there for a minute. If I'm not mistaken, I think oh, what album is that? I'm pretty sure Guns N' Roses' last great album where there was 2 albums, remember? November Rain was on there. I'm 90% sure it was at Hertz. Dutch Duke! My dude, I love you, Dutch Duke. Thank you so much for being here. Peter Thiel! Fucking Doc Matt Stevens. Oh, what did I tell you? You think I'm lying? Doc Matt Stevens on it. Yes. Elon and Peter Thiel created, I was almost going to say Palantir, PayPal. And neither one of them touched the computer keyboard. It was other people doing it. Where are the coders who did all these things? Where are the inventors who actually made the Tesla cars? I'm not saying Elon and Peter Thiel shouldn't have money for, cracking the whip all over the place and getting everything going. You know what I mean? That's what bosses are for. I am not a good boss. I will admit it. I know what my strengths, most of my strengths are, and I know what a lot of my weaknesses are. I am too kind and soft to be, you know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with people. I'm way too forgiving and shit like that to be an actual boss. I don't like having people spend money or do extra work. I am a shit boss. Unless it's my kids and I'm trying to raise them and get them going. That's, you know what I mean? It's people could come up to me and be like, oh, Misa Starboy, I had a bad day. It's really bad. My landlord is going to kick me out. And my wife, she cheated on me for the 3rd time. So I really need today off. Could you give me today off? And I'd be like, oh my God, Pedro, bro. I don't know why I said Pedro. I think it's Pedro Tool guy now. Juan, dude, what is going on? I'd leave work and go try to help Juan. Instead, I should be like, listen, I'm sorry you have those problems. You need to get into work today. When you work, you'll forget about all the stuff that's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I can't do that shit. I'd be at Juan's house carrying, come on, guys, bring us the bed. We got the bed frame in the truck. Not a good boss. But listen, and I'm an idea guy, and I'm a put it together guy, and I like to use my hands and my brain together. Bosses don't do that. They just cold-blooded animals. No, I'm only kidding. Bosses are good, but that's what I mean. It's Elon and Palantir, they're Peter Thiel, are they're good at learning how to get other people to help them destroy the world together. They're bringing people together to destroy us all. It's a wonderful thing. Johnny Z. Friendly, my dude, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You need to roll your eyes up to look like Elon. Oh, what is he? I'll have to look at that and figure it out. See, I know that the face is like 50% of the cell. So if I do what's his name there, Sylvester Stallone, if I'm like, I got a back, people can change. I see the way you people change for me. And I know I change the way I sees about the people as you. And if I could change, skip off Rakadisa. I want to say hello to my kid who should be all sleeping. Hey, yo, kid. I don't know. I watch too much Rocky. Don't mind me. I fucking love those movies. I'm a sucker for a Rocky movie. Even though I haven't seen Creed yet. Is that weird? I don't know. I should watch Creed. For me, it ended at 5. With the dude with AIDS. He's like, you haven't given my chance. What the fuck is his name? He's like, don't you dare go at that dude. You hit him and I sue, touch me and I sue, bad boy. I forget. Rocky 5, whatever. Anyway, fucking, Scott, you ever tuck it to see what it looks like? I think I tucked it as a joke to try to make my wife laugh a couple times, but I guess yeah. I guess technically, yeah. John from Naples and Carlos. Oh shit. Damn. Nick the gun guy, tell us how you really feel, bro. Stop holding it in. Do they really? Wait, is it Carlos Mandingo? I think that's his last name, right? DMS and Manson only. No shit. Listen, I went back and looked, and I mean, I'm not gonna say I listened to every single parody song that's ever been there, but a lot of them were great. Every single DMS Dark Match Steve parody song was fire. Every one of them. I am not blowing smoke. Like I said, if I don't have anything nice to say, I just don't say anything. Golden rule. My mama taught me that. She actually told me that alligators are so ornery because they have all those teeth and no toothbrush. See, you got to sell it with the face. I haven't seen that movie in a minute, so DMS is an otter. Damn. That's why DMS is the GOAT. Thank you, Dutch, dude. Bad Pig, the glorious one over here, causing some shit. He causes some shit. All right, let's get on to the matter at hand. And that matter is shit. Where is it supposed to be sounding slick? Salish matter. Salish matter for all you out there is a kids show. It's a YouTube show for kids. Okay, if you ask my daughter, either one of my daughters, honestly, probably my son too. You ask them what their favorite TV show. Well, my son's a little older, and I watch like Lost and a bunch of shows with him and stuff like that. So he might say Lost. I don't know what his favorite TV show is. But if you ask him, if you said what's your top 5, he'd probably say 2 TV shows and all YouTube shows. You ask my daughters who are younger, they will be like, "Oh, my favorite TV show is FGTV, Salish Matter." Like they don't know TV. I sit there and watch TV, and they're like, "Dad, what are you doing? TV's just for football, right? Why are you watching all these other shows?" I think I'd have to say The Office is my favorite. I don't know. I love the freaking Office, but anyway. All right. We're not going to watch a whole Salish Matter video, but I just want to give you a little glimpse into what the biggest people on YouTube are. I'm just going to kind of run through these real fast. Ready? So this is Salish Matter. Okay. 2 weeks ago, how long can I secretly live in a celebrity mansion featuring the Stokes twins? It's completely fake. It's just completely fake. I hope I don't get copyright stricken for this. I'm not playing your whole shit.
Can we just take it for a spin?
Okay. Ready?
First person to complete all of their dares wins.
No.
Come on, like you're just saying it for this one time. You're holding it.
No.
The Matter Cup. Woohoo!
Wait a second. Before we go on, tell me, as I go through these, just tell me if you've ever seen them and what you think about them. That's all. I'm going to kind of go through a bunch of them. And these, by the way, I want you to see something. Where the heck is it? Do you see what it says? 12 million views. 12 million views that this thing's got. By the way, the dad in this stuff was his Jordan Matter is the dad. And he's not attractive. Sorry, Jordan. And he's gotten some cosmetic work, and I don't blame him. He lives in LA, of all places. Daniel Graham is blessed to be a handsome stud muffin himself. Jordan Matter, not so much. Not so much. But I'll tell you, what he lacks in looks, he makes up with in passion. And I mean, it's a lot of I don't want to totally job this dude out, but he's I'm trying not to say it rude. I mean, it's kind of exploitation of his kids, but to be fair, if he wasn't doing this, I'm sure he probably makes money other places. I guess he's an actual professional photographer. He uplifts his kids. He gives him his whole family like amazing shit. Like they are filthy, stinking rich. And this all started with him going to his daughter's gymnastics class, recording video after video after video, uplifting the other girls in the gymnastics class, saying, hey, you should make a YouTube channel. I'll blow it up, blah, blah. This dude is real. He's a good dude. And I only know this because I have daughters, by the way, because this shit ain't for us. This is for the young kids out there.
First challenge is to get inside this house somehow. Are you ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go.
No, I don't want. Okay, I'm doing
All right, come on, let's go.
All right, good luck, Stein.
I think I have a plan. Let's go over here.
Oh, that would have been too easy if that was just open. Kat gave us permission to be here, and the Stokes twins have no idea that we're going to be living in their house. This, my poor little Matter Cup.
It seems like Salish already has a plan, and I have no idea what it is, but I know that in this massive mansion, there's at least one door or window open, so I'm going to check every single one of them as quickly as possible.
All right.
Because
Kat told us to be here at noon.
So this cat chick has a massive mansion in LA. Listen, if you got a mansion this big in like Colorado or like North Dakota, it's probably like $2 million, which is a lot of money. This freaking thing is probably, $250 million. So all I'm saying is lots of phony stuff. Every single thing, every video this guy makes, by the way, is like a challenge. Oh, we're going to do the kissing challenge. We're going to do the gymnastics pose challenge. And, kids like it, and it's fun for kids. But I mean, just look, 19 million views, 7 million, 27 million. I mean, this is what people, kids are watching. 33 million. 33 million people watch this damn thing. 34 million. Everything's in the millions. 56 million. 11 months ago, my daughter's emotional 15th birthday surprise, 56 million views. Listen, if I got 56 million views on this channel one time, I believe I would have probably like $140,000 cash money. And that's just from one video. Every single video is bringing in anywhere from, I forget what the ratio is now. That's why I'm kind of lost in thought here. I remember PewDiePie back in the day saying it was something like for every like 100,000 views, it's like $200 or something like that. So do the math, millions of views, millions of dollars a year. These people make at least one, if not like 12 of these videos every single year. All right, now the second one, I should have did this in order, but that's okay. We all know who this guy is, but let's just put him up here and see who can who's gonna try and take my zero monetized money away from me. I just want to see Mr. Beast. Everybody
Who would win in a game of Togo?
Hey, shut the hell up. Everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. This is even more ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. These are his most popular videos. 3 years ago, 880 million views. Almost a billion views. Half a billion views. Half a billion views. Half a billion views. Half of a billion views. Now, what is this guy? What's so great about him? Let's I want to see what his newest one is. We're gonna look at this is his newest one. And we're not you just saw, we ain't gonna watch the whole thing.
Win in a game of
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna watch them all. But and I'm only yelling at him because I'm jealous. I'm jealous, dag nabbit. You can give away fake money. Everybody knows now. He's been exposed. Yeah, he does give away money to certain people, but it's all gimmicky bullshit, fake lies. He's been a scammer, and since he's been caught being a scam artist, he has started to give out more real money to people instead of just his friends and family, pretending like you and I could win any freaking $1 off this guy. I don't care for him. I'm glad he helped a bunch of blind people see, even though that's a whole nother show all in itself of how effed up that was. Wells in Africa, I think that's fantastic. Except true philanthropy, excuse me, true philanthropy is done anonymously. Okay, so he wants super big pats on the back for opening these wells in Africa. And I do believe he should get a little golf clap because, he's using people. I hate those videos. They used to make them all the time. They probably still do. I just don't watch them. Where people go out and they're like we're giving homeless people $20 today for meals, or giving them fucking gift cards. Pardon me, French. Try to not swear. I'm sorry. And they're giving gift cards. Look at how great I am, folks. Aren't I the best? I just gave a $20 Walmart gift card to 2 homeless people. It's like, dude, I'm glad they got something off you, but it's like, it's just humiliation ritual, for pats on the back and for views. It's like, if Mr. Beast goes out and gave $1,000 to 50 homeless people, okay? I am so glad that those 50 homeless people got $1,000. I truly am. But you didn't do it for charity. You did it because your video is now banking you $200,000. Let's watch this garbage. Ready?
Togo War, the strongest man on earth, or 100 kids. 3, 2, 1, go! And that's just the first of some of the most epic competitions you've ever seen. We're racing the fastest jetpack in the world. We have the world record high jumper in a dunking contest. We have the world's best soccer player competing against celebrities, starting with the fastest woman on the planet versus these 100 men in a race. When did you win these 3 gold medals?
2 weeks ago.
Literally 2 weeks ago. How many gold medals do you have?
0.
Yell if you think you can beat her.
Easy dubs, baby. Let's go.
Between us, are you confident you're going to beat them?
Yes.
All right. Now I get it. I actually want to see if I think these dudes can whoop her ass, but who knows? It's Mr. Beast, and it's probably super fake and gizzy. Dad looks like Michael Rappaport. Wow, he kind of does. He's talking about Jordan Matters, Salish Matters' dad. Damn. LOL, I appreciate the compliment, Scott, and it's mutual. Got to keep up with my brother, Scott. Hell yeah, baby. You handsome stallion, baby. I'll send the $100 stipend next week. I honestly, all jokes aside, I actually do have to put my Venmo up. I'm not gonna say the numbers and shit, but I do, I lose money doing this. But I love doing it. I truly love doing this. Yep, given $200 for 100K view, then 54 million views would be 108K. Look at the genius. I got genius. Y'all all geniuses. You are all geniuses. All right, I'm gonna play. I just want to see if they beat her. Let's go. Oh, they're gonna play it quick. All right,
Please don't lose that. This is a race to the finish line, and the first one to cross wins $100,000 to anyone faster than Melissa.
All right. See, they build it all up. I mean, God bless them. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to build it up. Get out of here! I bet I can beat her.
Oh my God! Oh look!
It's bullshit.
Oh, she was first! Oh my gosh!
By the way, this is also super woke trash now. His best buddy, one of Mr. Beast's best buddy, is like a Trizans, and it's a whole nother ball of wax. Dogman Steve talked about it a couple of months ago, so you can go back and watch that whole thing if you want to get into it. Mr. Beast's weird little friend. Mr. Beast is not a good guy, but you can see why, people keeping up the excitement. Lots of excitement going on. This last one, I don't know. Well, this let me check. Kajal Soni. I have no clue who this person is. I have no clue.
Whoa!
Kajal, hey, Mr. Beast, zip it. As you can tell, I'm not really fond of Mr. Beast. Not a big Mr. Beast fan. Everybody wants to kiss his tuchus, but not your boy. I will not. I don't care. Unless I had a heart-to-heart conversation with him and he, and I actually got to know him and found out that he's not what I think he is, then I'd probably go easy on him. But he doesn't owe me that. You know what I mean? Who the frig am I? And honestly, who the hell is he? I don't really care. I'm not kissing Mr. Beast's ass. A lot of people do, and I don't think so. All right, this is Kajal Soni. Now, I guess I can figure out why this person is so popular. It looks like they are from India. All right, you're going to make me do it like this, huh? I got to go in here.
गाड़ी तो पंचर हो गई बेबी वो मेरी गाड़ी पंचर हो गई तो मुझे आगे तक छोड़ दो ना
What the frick?
बस ठीक है अरे बेबी गाड़ी पे छोड़ो
गाड़ी
पे छोड़ो आओ अरे यार ये
Holy good gravy. I don't know if I could put up with that mess. Why isn't it showing me her channel? Oh, here it is. Here we glow. Yeah, but trust me, guys. This is going to be probably the shortest one. I don't know if I can take this. Oh, look. 2 years ago, it's just 5 million views. It must be all shorts. Holy shit. Here's something else to consider about YouTube. YouTube is trying their best to compete with TikTok by making YouTube shorts their big thing. They don't really care too much for the live streaming like me and DMS do. Like me and Alex Stein and Dogman Steve out here doing it for the love. They don't care about that. They want YouTube shorts. They want to compete with TikTok. Just do your own thing, YouTube. I mean, I'm not saying get rid of the shorts. They're cool. But they are feeding money to all the big people for making shorts. I guess this lady's Indian, and so that's why she's so big. 26.7 million subscribers. Before I did the show today, I'm looking it up, and I'm like, all right, who's like the biggest person out here? And the biggest people, rather. And she was like top 12. She'd bounce around for the last however many months. Top 25, top 8, blah, blah, blah. So she's like top 10. Now, I love Compound Censored. It's Gavin McGinnis and Anthony Cumia right here. They are fantastic. I just want to show you. This really drives me crazy, okay? So let's just go right to their channel, okay? Gavin McGinnis has his old channel back. YouTube just gave it back to him literally less than a week ago. Video. We'll go to videos, okay? Now I want you to see something. He literally had Nick Fuentes on. This was 56 minutes ago. Gavin McGinnis released his Nick Fuentes interview. Okay, love him or hate him, and I think I have a little bit of both. Nick Fuentes is a huge draw. Like if I could get, and one day I will, damn it, Tucker Carlson to come on here. Like if I go on his show, yeah, it's gonna be great. But if I get him on here, it's gonna be super fun for us, but it still won't kick into the algorithm. And I can prove it by looking at this. Gavin McInnes. If you asked, if I went on Alex Stein's Twitter channel, or if I just call up Alex and say, hey, ask everybody on your Twitter channel, do you know who Gavin McInnes is? It's out of the millions of people, I would say 80% of people, maybe even more, know who he is. He started Vice. He started Proud Boys. He's hilarious. I love Gavin McInnes. Okay. Look at how many views my boy, our boy, friend of the show. I say that jokingly because he doesn't know who the hell I am yet, but he will. Oh, you bet your curly mustache, my friend. You will know my name. No, I think he already knows me. But anyway, I'm just fucking around. Look at this shit. 26,000 views, 11,000 views, 15,000 views, 17,000 views, and just about everything under that. Oh, look at one has 60K, 37K. Now, if I had these numbers, I'd be jumping for joy. Gavin McInnes and Anthony Cumia have been around forever. People know them. I mean, they're massive, and they're not getting anything. These numbers are terrible for them. They should have millions, or at least a million per view. I'm sorry, this is whack that they don't have a million per view. They have 86,000 subscribers. This is what you call in the YouTube business being what the hell they call it again? You're being hidden, shadow banned, basically. They're shadowing your shit, and they're doing this to tons of people. And oh shit, I'm missing people. Damn. Tommy 2274, my boy, let's go. It's my brother. Gavin is back. Damn right, baby. Let's go. Everybody give Tommy some love, please. That's my man's in them. Followers are dollars. So I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go out here? All right, before I get into the end of my little rant, Pew a dizza a pizza. It's a PewDiePie. Ready? Half of you were like, what are you talking about? Now, my boy PewDiePie, based as hell, by the way, he has 110 million views, subscribers. Everybody loves subscribers. All right. This dude, okay, PewDiePie has, these are pathetic numbers. You should see his old numbers. We're talking in the tens and hundreds of millions of views, okay? Let's just do it. I got to go down. Was popular. Let's go to popular. Bitch Lasagna, one of his best songs, by the way. It's just has a mere 326 million views. That's all. Just a 250 million views. Congratulations, another great song. 239 million views. This is something 9 years ago, 133 million, 100 million, 100 million, 88 million, 70-something million, just millions and millions and millions of views. And this is 8 years ago, by the way, when there was only like 300 million people worldwide watching YouTube. And the dude's getting the freaking majority of this shit. And rightfully so. PewDiePie, when he started out, to be honest with me, I'm not somebody who likes watching people play video games. Please don't kill me, everybody. I love playing video games. I just don't like watching other people play video games. When I was growing up, if I went over to a friend's house and there's 2 or 3 of us there, maybe it's just me and my boy, and we're playing video games. if he's playing the whole time and ain't sharing the controller, your boy's going home. I'm not going home because I would go home after the lights go out. I'm going down to play basketball, going to a different friend's house, check out a honey maybe. I'm doing anything but sitting there watching my selfish friend play a freaking video game without passing your boy the controller. So for me, when I watch people play video games, I'm like, this is the most fucking boring thing I've ever seen in my life. The kids love it. You go on Twitch and these kids love it. They will sit there and watch some dickhead who's not even talking half the time. Not even half. Forget half. He's not even talking 5% of the time. He's not talking. He's just playing the video game. And I'll be like, did you guys see that? If I did that right now, all you guys would leave. For some reason, these people love it. So let's just watch this, by the way. I just want to see with Madam Ruby. See, this is what he said. I don't think it's that long. Hold on, Pews. Holy shizzoli. It's 38 minutes long. I just want to give him a little bit of his due because PewDiePie was the man. Now, by the way, Toby Turner, formerly known as Tobuscus, is a friend of mine. Love Toby Turner. Toby Turner had basically was the biggest YouTuber ever before PewDiePie. PewDiePie came out and just took over the place. Toby Turner was still killing it, though. Toby Turner, his primary, bread and butter, was making his own songs, sort of like parody songs, but not really because they were original. And amazing. I mean, he made tons of parody songs, too. And, just like Darkman Steve. One day I would love to get my two boys, Dogman Steve and Toby Turner, to do a collab on one song together. They're both in Florida, by the way. I'm telling you, that song would be fire as shit. I don't even want them to do a parody song. They could do anything. These two together would be freaking dope. Let me just do.
We're going to Akone, escape the summer heat. It's September, still 37 degrees. Now it's already colder, so we're getting a break in the mountains. It's a great day trip.
Okay, by the way, so PewDiePie, what he did was he basically quit YouTube. He's from Sweden. We love him. I joke around. Just kidding. Don't be mad at me, Pews. I love you, buddy. So he said, thanks for 15 years. He's been doing YouTube for 15 years. He found a wife in Italy. What the hell's his wife's name? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Let me just find a little picture of her. Oh my God, why can't I think of Mrs. PewDiePie's name? What is wrong with me? He's like a hamburger. Oh my God, my son, when he sees this, is gonna be pissed. Why can't I think of his wife's name? Where is she? All I know is he found a wife in Italy. She was a fan, okay? And they end up hooking up together, and sometimes you meet a fan and it doesn't work out the way you think it's gonna be. He met one and married her, and they turned into super trad parents. I love you, PewDiePie. Good job. Congratulations. Let's say congratulations. That's one of his songs. And but yeah, and they moved to Japan. And then I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know. I wouldn't want to live in Japan. Way too strict and just weird, but I don't know. That's just the way they are. So on that note, let me get the hell out of here. Let me throw this up here for a second. So all I know is, I could have sit here and bore you guys even more. There's tons of other YouTubers, tons of people who do stuff. I'm just saying, sometimes it drives me crazy because I'm like, I know I got to start pumping out more stuff. I know I was a little lazy this weekend, but once I get laid off in about a month from now, I got a bunch of different plans. I'm going to try and go down to Rhode Island, hook up with Sam Hyde and the boys. I got a couple other ideas. I got to hook up with Alex B, my boy, even though he's down there in Texas. And if I went all the way to Texas to chill with Alex B, I'm chilling with Alex Stein. That's my dog. Alex and Owen Schroyer doing a little something together. It'd be cool to meet Owen Schroyer, maybe hang out with him. I got to start collabing and doing stuff, but it just, I don't know. Just for me and Dark Man Steve, like Dark Man Steve is crushing it, making amazing songs. His numbers are getting up there. He's been doing this longer than me too, just a little bit longer. And this is like his third channel. But all I'm saying is, it's like there is wholesome, good content from nice people out there, but the vast majority are Hassan's, iDubbbz, Shoe on Head, these fucking terrible people, shitty, awful people. And they're not even interesting. Hassan, you've seen videos of him. I'm going to show you a little something of Hassan. And you tell me, whoops, hold on.
Fatigue.
Oh no, I threw my thing out there. Wasn't supposed to see that yet. Shit. You weren't supposed to see that yet. Dagnabbit. Stop screen. Go to here. I'm so mad right now. That was supposed to be a surprise. So let's go. Oh God, there we go. All right, I'm Whittle. Let's get up here. We go. All right. I know I don't. DMS, what are you doing tonight? What subject are you doing, bro? I don't want to. We always stepping on each other's toes half the time. Great minds think alike. That's why. Dagnabbit. All right. You know what? That's it. Fine. I kind of screwed that up. Let's just go straight to Fatigued, shall we? Let's do some Fatigued. Oh, no. Before we do it, this is what I was looking for. All right. Since we all seen Hassan Piker zap his dog, and it became a big thing, a lot of people, including this guy, Tectone, I don't know him that well, so I'm not going to follow him. There are 7 videos of Hassan electrocuting his dog. There are now 7 videos of Hassan electrocuting his dog leaked in the past 24 hours. It just didn't sound right. The wording of that sentence. Same movement, same emotion, same reaction, every single clip. More will surface soon as well. This man is using his dog as a prop for 6 or 7 hours a day. That's a shout out to the kids. 6, 7. Go do that to a young tween or something, and they will laugh. 6, 7 is just the funniest thing to them people. So we're gonna see. These are 4 clips of Hassan zapping his dog because he's a mean piece of shiz. This isn't how you train a dog. Use those zappers. I'm not totally against them. I am not totally against the zapper thing for dogs. But not for, like, this dog is the sweetest, kindest dog. You use a zapper on a crazy, rambunctious, lunatic dog that will not, like, stay. Like, if you live near, like, train tracks and you're like, stop jumping the fence. What are you? You're a nut. I have done everything about. That's when you're getting the zapper collar, buddy. I got to stop you. I can't let you turn into a red dot Indian. Jumping the trains. All right, let's see Hassan zapping his dog real quick.
Of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America.
By the way, the dog gets down off this platform. It's like, just let the dog live somewhere else in the house. Why does the dog have to be in your room? This guy, and this is what my whole thing was leading up to. Thank God I found this because I was about to give up on it. And then my freaking Fatigued thing leaked. Damn it. This guy gets millions of views and shit. It's like, at least there is some. I can show you guys terrible crap there is for kids. I mean, Coco Melon will make you dunk your head in a toilet. You'll give yourself a swirly on purpose yourself. But there's so many people like garbage human beings like this. And I don't know. I don't understand why. Me and Dogman Steve are oblivious as to why. Like, do people really like bad people and shit content? This is boring. Watch.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Grabs it. Kaya, please stop. Puts his hand back. Grabs something. There's no way that was not a zapper. He tried to lie and say it wasn't a zapper. Now we're going to go to this next one. Somebody else found another Kaya zapping. Ready?
A commemorative mug I got from England. Commemorative mug I got from England, specifically for a commemorative mug I got from England.
So he reaches over, and the dog's like, "Oh," moves. I don't. Maybe he just wants people to think the dog's cool and a move. I don't know.
Absolute garbage. Did you compare this to the
Good
Japanese
dog,
airport
ready?
experience? Yeah, the Japanese airport experience is like everything works, everything is fast. Kaya, place.
Uh-oh, here Kaya's about to get it. Reaches his hand over.
The thing.
Get back there. What is this? Don't worry.
I mean that
piece of
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you.
This is what I'm saying. These people are just despicable, disgusting human beings, and people love this asshole. I don't. How did that not like that? It's just absolutely ridiculous. So here's a clip from Gavin. Maybe we'll get into that clip from Tucker. I don't know. Honestly, I'm glad the whole thing's over in Gaza. It's not really over, but whatever. Let's just get straight to it. Let's get straight to the meat and potatoes. This is what I wanted you guys to see anyways. Let's get into it right now. This is something I like to call. Let's see if it'll work. Play it again, you fudgicle.
Fatigued.
Oh, it worked. It freaking worked. Kinda. It sort of worked. Here we go. All right, ready? That's what I was working on. I don't know how to put it on here. If this was the last software I was using instead of StreamYard, whatever the hell the other stuff. That's how long it's been. I can't remember what it is. OBS. I could have done it right over the top of my face. I don't know. But I got it in there, fatigued. What do you want from me? I don't know. I'll work on it. This is today's segment of Fatigued. All the nonsense that we are just completely fatigued about, all the fun and whatever I was just talking about, it's all gone away. Now we are into Hell World. Enjoy a little bit of Fatigued.
You need to get a fucking train, bro. Fuck off! You need to get a fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
By the way, this is let me just go back for a second. This asylum seeker in the UK exposed himself to children on a train. These British men took care of him by the way any man should. Who did the UK charge? You guessed it. The white guy. We should give them refuge in the U.S. Hey, fuck off, pal. We got our own Fatigued. We don't need your shit.
Got the fucking train, mate. There's fucking kids about, man. Let's go. What the fuck? They got the fucking train, bro. Put up your trousers. Put up your trousers. Put up your fucking trousers, mate. No. Go.
Oh my God! Dude, if my willy's hanging out, I'm like, all right, back up. I don't want nobody touching nothing. This guy's being slid on a filthy train floor with his goodie bag hanging out. He's still there. Get this lunatic back to wherever the fuck he came from. Disgusting. All right, let's hopefully we don't see anything more nastier than this. Dom Lecore, whatever his name is, Breaking. A Wizite man who was reading the Bible in the middle of the park was attacked by a random black dude who threw out racial slurs while being mad about what he was preaching. The Blizzak man proceeded to pull out his gun and point it at the Bible reader's head out of anger over his words. The preaching man was able to grab the gizon and beat the shizit out of the Blizzak piece of shizong dung ding dong. This is why Blizzak fatigue exists. You only see these people, and these people only do these kinds of things. I don't know what the hell that sentence was.
Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Okay. Hey, oh! Easy, Parcheesi.
Okay, so let me read you something. Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Jeepers creepers. Am I reading this the wrong way? A white man who's reading the Bible in the middle of the park was attacked by a random black dude. This looks the opposite, but I can't be having all that swears and shears. Neighbor who shot at a 6-year-old girl in the face when basketball rolled into his yard is arrested after a manhunt. As it's revealed, he previously attacked his ex-girlfriend with a sledgehammer. Just wonderful, wonderful people. Lovely people. Yeah, that's the world we're living in. The fatigue is very real, folks. It's very real.
Not at all, I'm recording.
Fuck you.
Her technique's wonderful. No problem having the baby in her hand while she's angry. See, this is what daddy's for, to say, honey, calm down, calm down. You want me to take the baby while you go calm down? But I'm sure this dude ran for the hills because there ain't no stopping this woman. She's a psychopath. If you have your child in your arms, I mean, doesn't the anger just go away on its own anyway? Give me a break. If I'm driving in my car and I got the kids in the back, okay, and I'm pissed off somebody cut me off, I mean, piece of shiz, and I look in the rearview mirror, I'm like, oh, go ahead, you piece of shiz. I got my kids, I'm having a good time. Shaniqua got the baby in her arms. I don't know, let's watch this, guys.
You got anger issues.
Fuck you.
You need help. I'm calling the cops.
All of them, like, don't kill him.
I'm calling the cops. Dude, she should have called them the second she got out of her car in the parking lot. You knew this was coming. This is the same old, same old.
What was she talking about? I don't get about none of this. What was she talking about?
Oh my God. See, now that I think about it, I guess she's doing like the Israeli-Palestine thing where they hide they put the human shields, they put the kids up front.
That's assault.
But you know what? Already put the business right now.
Not at all, I'm recording.
Get that kid. First of all, look at, she walked in. Now, I'm sure she left the store and came back in. It looks like she just walked in the store, right?
Not at all, I'm recording.
Fuck you.
I don't give a shit about none of that shit. F you. Listen, I'm trying not to swear on this show. We're all grown adults. Your baby's right there. What do you think that little piece of shiz is going to do? And, well, I shouldn't say piece of shiz now. What do you think that little kid's going to turn out to be in, 10 years? A piece of shiz like mama. Like mama. All right, now, this might be a little something. Meet 39-year-old Erica McGriff. She has been arrested for battery on a police officer, resisting an officer with violence, and operating a motor vehicle while having a revoked driver's license. The officer tried talking to her about her running vehicle. Did the officer go too far? I'm going to say no, but let's watch and you let me know. I don't know, maybe I'm great. Let's see.
Cette scène a eu lieu mardi dernier à Jacksonville, en Floride.
Jacksonville, Florida, by the way, because I guess this is from La Parisienne, and it is in French, and we are not French. We are American who speak American English, yes. But this looks like it's in Jacksonville, Florida, so there's that.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. What do you mean you can't breathe? You can't yell that loud if you can't breathe. Believe me. If I can't breathe, I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You can't yell, I can't breathe if you can't breathe.
Erika McGriff, une mère venue récupérer sa fille à la sortie de l'école, est interpellée par un policier. On lui reproche de s'être mal garée en laissant sa voiture moteur allumé à une intersection.
I need your license. I need your license. That's your car. I just saw you get out of the car.
That's not my car.
Okay.
I'm going over here. Please don't. Please. Hey.
You right here with your student?
Hey.
You right here with your student?
This is my daughter. Please do not touch me.
Do you want to go to jail?
Don't touch me. I do not, sir. I did not do anything wrong.
When cops, it happens all the time. Cops come up to me. I'm like, whoa, why are you getting out of your car? What's the matter? Sir, is that your car? Yeah, yes it is, officer. Well, I need you to come over and give me a license and registration. I seen you get out. Why? What did I do? Look where you parked, idiot. You parked at a stop sign. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad. Let me go grab it. I'm sorry. My bad. Seriously, I'm just trying to bring my kid to school. That's all. I'm so sorry. I'll go grab. Little one, go into school. I'll meet you in there. You're running late. I have to sign. Just go up to the door. I don't want nobody hurting you. The cop will probably be like, you're an idiot. Just hurry, get your kid into school. Don't ever park there again. I promise I will make your life living now. And I deserve it. I'm so sorry. I gotta go. And it's not because I'm white. It has nothing to do with anything else. When you speak like a normal, rational person and you're apologetic and, maybe I guess, you shine them up a little bit, you don't get punched in the face for being a piece of shiz. I don't know. Let's see the rest. See what happens. Old McGriff. Fred McGriff's trans sister.
Yes, you
I did not do anything wrong. No, I did not leave that vehicle.
You could get a ticket.
I was the passenger.
You could get
the driver
a ticket.
went to the school. The driver's at the school.
Ici, Erika McGriff préfère mentir car son permis lui a été retiré pour de précédentes infractions de la route. Très vite, le ton monte et l'arrestation dégénère.
Please don't do this in front of my child, sir. You got me fucked up. You gonna punch me?
Shut the hell up.
I'm about to put you on the ground. Pull away from me. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
All right. Damn, my boy's getting all manhandly. To be fair, the last one we watched with the black chick throwing cheese all over the place in the supermarket, that's who you choke up and steal her in the face. That's who gets that from a police officer. This one, I think you could handle this way the hell better. Like, just zap her then. Just give her a tase. She's much easier. You don't have to hear a big mouth. There's only one cry out from all the other idiots who've been told that cops are killing black people. That's why they're all screaming. I mean, not only that, but he is kind of choking around. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Just tase this lunatic. You know, we got choking around. She's flopping all over the place. I'm sure there's about to be an underwear appearance. He's just doing too much. She gets up, starts swinging on him. Listen, you're a grown-ass bitch. You gotta know when the cops say put your hands behind your back, you just put your hands behind your fucking back. Even if they're wrong. Listen, if they're really wrong, you get a payday. You get a payday. If you want to be Georgica Floyd and, everybody's rioting all across the country in your honor, you don't get to enjoy that shit. All the other people do. So if you want to go amongst your day, amongst your life, and just live just shut the hell up and put your hands behind your stupid back. All the kids watch it too. They are now going to be Shaniqua juniors in the future. This cop didn't handle it good either. I'm sorry. Like, he's doing what he got to do. I would have just said, tack, 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 tack. Shut the hell up. Look at, she's ready to go. Bye-bye. That's all you get. You think you can fight a man? Nobody here wanted to see that happen. But the fatigue's real. Are you done?
I can't breathe.
You should have thought about that before you started going toe to toe. You ain't Muhammad Ali. You know, Shaniqua on the floor, cut knees. You Shanika cut knees. You ain't Muhammad Ali's.
I can't breathe. It's choking me.
I can't breathe. What a piece of shit. Grown child. This looked like a 39, 45-year-old woman acting like a fucking child. The fatigue is real. We are all tired of this shit.
It's choking me.
Suite au partage massif de la vidéo sur les réseaux sociaux, le shérif du bureau de police de la ville a pris la parole pour défendre et féliciter son policier en balayant toute accusation de violence policière.
She violently resisted Officer Holton and eventually punched him repeatedly and bit him.
That's it.
She could breathe. It's pretty obvious he didn't want to go too far. He wanted to make sure he followed the rules and made sure he did this the best way that he could.
For me, I don't know. I would have pulled my taser. I was like, and it's over. You don't have to put everybody through this. It's done. She's sleeping. She's having nice dreams. She's dreaming about, oh, my dreams are great, y'all. I'm in a supermarket and I'm breaking shit and everybody's scared of me. Oh, I feel so wonderful. Oh, and people are giving me a massage behind my back. And the next thing she knows, she wakes up and she's behind the police cars up. You just gotta zap the bitch.
And I commend him for that.
Le shérif a également annoncé l'arrestation des deux femmes qui demandaient aux policiers de lâcher Erika May.
Oh my God, wait a second. Good God. I have fantasies myself, Mrs. Starboard, and I shout out to my wonderful, beautiful, amazing, genius, lovely, wonderful, amazing woman. But we have thoughts and fantasies about moving to Florida. I don't like this. Jacksonville's like ran by all black people. The sheriffs and fire department and hospital, everything's all black people. The water don't work right because it's black people running the water department. Listen, I'm not saying black people, like there's great black people in the world. I just don't think any of them are running Jacksonville, Florida at this moment.
Femme qui demandait aux policiers de lâcher Erika McGriff.
All right, we got enough of that crazy lady. Let me check with the chat. It's been a second. Hold on, my bad. 69 had a good run. 6'7". 69 always gonna beat 6'7". 6'7"? 6'9". Absolutely. When will 68 have his due? Well, I always heard that old joke. It's like, what's the speed limit of sex? It's 68. Because at 69, you got to turn around. That's an old grandfather joke now, I guess. It's not even a dad joke. It's dirty. Whoa, tonight I'm doing a debate review between Gavin and Fuentes. God damn, I swear we are. Dude, that was going to be what I talked about today. But I knew it. I knew you were going to do that review. I love you. The face has tag, damn it. Everybody get your funky butts over to Dark Match Steve. After the show, we got about 20 more minutes, so don't go nowhere yet. He's not even going to be on. So if you leave and go to his, you're going to be waiting. And you might as well listen to me. It's something. It's something. I'm no PewDiePie. PewDiePie, he's a little kind of boring now anyway. He's like, I just want to show you I'm in Japan. It's boring. But PewDiePie used to be the shit. He had beepity boop up blue eye. It was like you laugh, you lose. Like he was great back in the day. But anyway. Oh, shoot, I missed it. I read that he apparently gets more views with the dog in the shot, which is why he wants her there to not move. He's talking about Hassan Piker. That's interesting. Well, see, that's kind of what my whole thing was talking about. It's kind of why I brought it all up. In a way, the Salish matters of the world, and Jordan matters, PewDiePie's, everybody, everybody. Like, it just makes me think, like, what should I be doing? Am I doing the wrong thing, being myself and just yapping? You know what I mean? And apparently Hassan's like, oh, I need more views. And when the dog's there, people listen. I don't know. I guess if you're a Hassan lover, it makes sense. Like, if you like or love Hassan and you watch his show, you have to be a little stupid and evil. So, of course, you want to see him zap his dog. It all makes sense now. Danny Rebel 33, my man, let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Nick used to call into Gavin's show when he was in high school. I know. It's yeah, please check him out. That's my man. Like, share, subscribe, all that shit for my man, Dark Knight Steve. It's a great time. I promise you, it is a excellent time. We're all in the chat having fun. It's great. Yeah, that is a white guy that pulls the gun on the black dude after harassing him. That's what it looked like. That's why I was like, wait a minute. You're ruining my segment of Fatigue, sir. White guy gets handled. Someone clickbaited you by labeling black guys. Guess who? Steve, guess who did it? Dom Luclore, or whatever his stupid name is. This guy sucks. Breaking a white man who was reading the Bible. Man, I hate Dom Leclerc. I knew I shouldn't have listened to him. I saw it and I was like, all right, it's another one. I honestly didn't even think too much that I was going to do it. Oh, I don't want to deal with that one. I don't want to deal with Israel and Jews and all that shit. I really don't. I have my feelings. I have my sentiments. DMS could talk about that. I'm trying to get a YouTube partnership. And to be honest, I mean, there's plenty of whatever. I don't really want to talk about. Bronx man with history of violence arrested in Queens for alleged attack. You don't say.
At the time, the then 22-year-old was charged with attempted murder, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon. The incident taking place at a deli in Gun Hill Road, Bowler throwing a drink container at a...
I've never understood my whole... I was going to say, yeah, I guess my whole life, since I was a little kid, and I'd go to New York all the time, I never understood why they had something called Gun Hill Road. I know it has something to do with, the Revolutionary War, but it's like... yeah, now Gun Hill Road. I guess, what's the difference between whether it's Gun Hill Road or Malcolm X Boulevard or Jamaica Queens, wherever the hell, Boulevard, wherever you go, it's all Gun Hill Road, isn't it? But I just never understood. It's like, don't say gun out here. These people are lunatics.
Worker and then striking another worker with a pistol before taking off. Fast forward to the top of this year in January, when police say Bowler cut off 4 fingers of a man using a machete. And in this video, you see 2 men arguing over barking dogs. One of them takes out a machete and swings it at the dog. And when the owner stepped in to protect his pet, 4 of his fingers were severed. Bowler's violent spree did not stop there. He is
just lovely people. No, we're not tired of this.
Facing charges for another attack after a motorcycle crash with a 52-year-old woman in Queens that turned deadly back in March.
If any white person out there did one of these things, we would be chucked in prison for God knows how many years. Our judges are corrupt. DAs are corrupt. The cops are handcuffed. It's just crazy. We are so screwed and nobody's stepping up. We need to come together and start figuring something out. I say first things first, we have to go and find a judge, each and every judge. And if they've let criminals go and those criminals repeat, I don't give a shit how we have to do it. Judges need to be disbarred, thrown off the fucking, their pedestal and put in prison. This is bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. We are fucking screwed, people. If judges can just keep on doing whatever they want, this country is dead. I mean, it's already dead. I keep saying the country's on life support, but our country's dead. We might be able to somehow bring some semblance of America back, but it has to start with making sure judges can't just usurp the Constitution and do whatever, they're paid to do by Israel or Soros or whoever the fuck it is Don't tell me it's Qatar. Qatar, by the way, is Trump allowed Qatar, a foreign country, to have their own Air Force base in Idaho. Is it Idaho? I'm going to skip this one. I get it. There's another like 20 minutes of this dude's crimes. We get it. Let me just get straight to this. I didn't want to talk about it. It's honestly annoying because there's so many good people, that are Jewish or whatever, and they don't, the Jewish Israel deal it's very nuanced. Okay, I hate that fucking word. It's very, it's just not cut and dry. That's all I'm saying. It's not cut and dry. A lot of it is cut and dry, but not all of it. I just want to get to this part. Here we go. Major breaking news. Pete Hegseth announces that Qatar, an authoritarian regime, will be authorized to build an Air Force training base on U.S. soil in fucking Idaho. Go build it in California. A foreign regime, not NATO, not a NATO ally, by the way, with military inside of America. What the actual fuck? I don't know who this dude is. Probably a lefty for all I know. Progressive platform, piece of shiz. And he's right.
Another example.
I'm a fucking as right as they come. I am right in the sweet spot in the middle. Stand in the middle of the political spectrum and take about 3 or 4, 6 or 7 steps to the right. I can hear the kids laughing. 6 or 7 steps to the right, and there you find me. Let's listen to this jerk off.
No one other than President Trump could have achieved the peace that we believe will be a lasting peace in Gaza. And Qatar played a substantial role from the beginning, working with our folks to ensure that came about. So I want to thank you for that historic piece.
Yeah.
I look forward to joining the president as that gets, it's already been delivered, but as that's formally signed as well. And I'm also proud that today we're signing a letter of acceptance to build a Qatari Emiri Air Force facility at the Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho. The location will be host a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots to enhance our combined training, increase lethality, interoperability. It's just another example of our partnership. And I hope Your Excellency, that you can count on us. No one other.
Good God, I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, the way he described that, I kind of don't really have too much beef with it. He said like they're going to be doing, like as long as the base is ran by the United States military and Qatari people get to come in and fly the thing. But that's not, from what I've read, damn it, I wish I brought it up. I wasn't even going to bring this whole topic up. But as long as if they get to come and they want to learn how to fly planes, because they're basically the richest country in the world per capita. Like all of Qatar is literally on oil. It's the size of Connecticut, filled with oil all the way down. They're loaded. So I guess they want to learn. And by the way, Qatar is, all these people, who hate all the pro-Zionist people, okay? They all sit there and say, if you have anything negative to say about the Israeli government, oh, you're anti-Semite. And then they say, you're paid by Qatar. I just want to show you one thing real quick. I didn't want to get into this, but let's just be honest with ourselves here, okay? This is a little bit long, but, we're going to have to prove it once again.
There's some breaking news.
What now?
What now?
This is sad on every level. This is the Telegraph. Look, I don't know if this is true or not. Explosions have been heard over Doha, Qatar, after Iran launched a missile attack on the U.S. base there. Western officials told Axios that Iran had fired 6 missiles toward at least one U.S. base in that Gulf country. That base exists to protect Israel, by the way. I know we're constantly very white. is constantly attacking Qatar. Qatar has done more to defend Israel.
Did you hear that? There's some bullshit going on. Oh, Iran blew up some military base on Qatar. By the way, we have military bases in Qatar. Okay? And we train. I don't. That's why I'm like, why did they gotta come here to learn how to fly our F-16s? We can teach them anywhere around the world. By the way, I wonder why Israel doesn't let us, the United States, have a military base in Israel. Very weird. Anyway, Qatar is basically there to help Israel. That's why they get to keep their money.
But anyway, hosting this base, which they don't need at all.
Shit.
It's the richest country in the world. They don't need to do it. They're doing it to be nice. But anyway, sorry. It's just, this is so distressing.
Have Americans been killed?
Officials said earlier that the base located just outside Doha was facing a credible threat. Trump officials are convening in D.C. The base is home to CENTCOM's HQ. British military personnel also serve their rotation.
Just so you know, Qatar, the only actual like touching neighbor that Qatar has is Saudi Arabia. I wish I could bring a map up real quick. So you have Qatar, little tiny Qatar, floating in the ocean. And then you have big ass Saudi Arabia. And then you got what? A couple other places. And then you have Iran and Iraq. Like for Iran to blow up anything in Qatar, they would have to have something outside. I don't believe for 1 second that Iran blew up a U.S. military base in Qatar. It's total bullshit. Fucking Israel blew up that base, if anything. This is such fucking bullshit.
Many planes been moved out recently, satellite imagery shows. So that's all we know. It's so distressing. It's so
Who could have seen this coming? I know. Who could have seen it coming?
Well, I'll just say, I just want to say it should go without saying, but I mean, I'm praying for the success of, whatever America does, because I'm praying for America. And
yeah, absolutely.
But I'm concerned. And I hope that people who have audiences will be responsible and just remember, like, life is short. You're going to have to give an account. Like, try to be honest, try to be humane, try to care about other people. I don't know. So that's my view.
God, I love that son of a bitch. I don't believe any of the alien stuff. By the way, I was a super alien freak. I loved alien stuff. I want to believe Fox Mulder, all that shit for years. I still do think there's something, but all this UFO shit that they're talking about, they're fucking Mylar balloons. It's all fake. Anyway, drives me nuts, by the way. Whose sister? Wait a minute. What sister? What did I miss? I hate when I'm behind. Why are we watching this? Who is this? Which one? I forget which one. We're doing Fatigued. I made this clip, so I want to at least do it again. Ready? It's like
Fatigued.
That's why we want a ray of light. Let's go. Yes, homie. Thanks for the love on X. Oh, no problem. I'm an alien. I believe in you. You're definitely real. No problem. I wish I saw it sooner, man. I don't know why people are still giving a ray of light grief. Everybody go on X right now and follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Ray of Light, and do it on X too. She's amazing. What a good person. All right, let me just remind you guys about the climate change hoax. Now, we haven't heard jack squat about global warming, cooling, anything like that lately. I wonder why. They gave up so bad. Let me just read this first. A CBS news report by Dan Rather, CBS News, warns that if we don't stop digging up ancient carbon and burning it, 25% of Florida will be underwater permanently. This broadcast was 43 years ago. I suspect Florida will be underwater any day now. Let's see what Dan Rather has to say.
Concern about rising temperatures on planet Earth heated up a hearing here in Washington today. For years, scientists have theorized about the dangers of the so-called greenhouse effect, the warming of the Earth's atmosphere due to the burning of coal and oil. And in recent months, as David Culhane reports, research has uncovered facts to support that theory.
Did they really? Before we go on a little further, just want to let everybody know, the fucking wacky leftists made us shut down all of our nuclear power plants. Almost all of them are just shut down. The Northeast Corridor, we get nothing. We run off of Canada's nuclear fucking facilities. And now we burn coal so that we can drive our fucking shitty electric cars around. So there's that. Because they cared about global warming so bad. If we let them do the Green New Deal a few years ago, we'd be so fucked. And now they gave up on it, and they know it's fake. But I thought we'd just have a little fun with Dan Rather.
Many scientists claim that the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere has been rising over the past 100 years, that the great sheets of pack ice in Antarctica are melting at a much more rapid rate than previously. And finally, that the sea level has been rising with increasing swiftness over the past 40 years.
Bullshit. Total bullshit. By the way, this is in 1982. In, I believe, 1968 or 67, the cover of Time magazine showed a dry Earth. It was completely no water. And it says, by the year 2000, if we keep going the way we are, there will be no water left on this Earth. They didn't realize, they didn't know the life cycle of water, that it evaporates no matter what. It can go right through your body and evaporate. Up into the stratosphere, a little bit past that, turns into icicles, falls back down, kind of, turns back into clouds, or turns, whatever. Turns into gas, creates clouds, gathers together all the rain particles, those little crystalline particles, makes clouds, shits it all over here, rains all over the place. By the way, it's been raining here in Massachusetts for I don't even know, 75 hours straight. We still got another whole half a day to go. I'm done. But anyway, that's where the rain comes from. And before that, they said, oh, we're going to have a second ice, fucking ice age. It's going to be an ice age.
If these scientists are correct, about 25% of Florida would be flooded, along with low-lying areas all over the world. Climate changes could produce widespread disruption of agriculture. The American farm belt might be too dry, and the wheat and corn crops would have to move to Canada. Scientists blame the odorless, colorless carbon dioxide gas for these potentially dangerous changes around the planet. It is the greenhouse effect. The gas allows sunlight to filter down and warm the Earth. But like the glass of a greenhouse, the carbon dioxide tends to trap heat so that it cannot rise into space.
What a bunch of bullshit. In greenhouses, they buy machines that will push carbon monoxide in greenhouses, glass buildings, growing fucking food. And they put these machines in there to kick out carbon dioxide because that's what plants crave. It's like Brawndo. The plants crave that. So the more carbon dioxide in there, the more they eat.
The scientists maintain that the coal, oil, and gas we've been burning for 100 years have produced more and more carbon dioxide and helped overheat the Earth. Now, some political leaders endorse the demands for more CO2 monitoring stations.
By the way, carbon dioxide, I don't know how the hell these people got away with lying all this time, because it's not a metal. Metal, or, usually metal, will reflect the sun's lights, causing the greenhouse gas deal, by the way. That's how you create that thing. Carbon dioxide is not metal. So it's not going to, oh my God, it's just so infuriating.
Like this one in Hawaii. And they share the anger of the scientists at Reagan administration budget cuts at a time when they feel closer to getting definitive answers.
We are not doing the kind of research that we should be doing to determine
whether or not these scientists who were so alarmed are correct in their.
This guy's the biggest piece of human shit there is. Al Gore has been tricking us all for this whole time since the 70s. And this piece of shit was almost our president, for God almighty. He's a billionaire, by the way. This guy doesn't have, it's just disgusting. And I've been screaming about this for for decades. And I'm grateful it's over, but these people could just all of a sudden one day you turn on the freaking TV and you turn on your internet, your YouTube and everything else, and it's global warming bullshit all over again. They want us to have a carbon tax. This is all about money, control, and power over us. We don't. Whenever somebody talks about power, we don't get any. The peasants get nothing, and they want us like these assholes. Literally wanted us to put, where our computer chip goes in our car, you go to AutoZone to see if, what the hell's wrong with the car. No, don't put that in. You put a little thing in, and then you bring it, with your taxes to fucking H&R Block and all the other tax places you go. And they see how much money do you owe us for using this thing that took you to and from work so that you could make money to give to us. Dude, I get really steamy pissed.
And what they find out will affect the lives and fortunes of millions of people.
That's right. Lives and fortunes of millions of people. And Al Gore's like, I invented the internet. I know what I'm talking about. Florida isn't going to be there by 2025. Bullshit. That's more Bill Clinton or Obama. Bill Clinton and Obama are very the same. Bill Clinton's like, I did not have sexual relations with that Mossad agent. And Obama's more like, he's like, listen, now I did not have sexual relations with her. I'm still doing fucking Bill Clinton with that Mossad agent. Anyway, we got to get the hell out of here. G7, my homie, let's go. I have a question. Why are cloud floating? Cloud floating is because you have jet stream pressures are going around. The higher you go up, there's like no oxygen. So, and there's like wind going, right? Constantly. So you have the earth, there's basically a dome around the earth. There is a, because you have outer space and there's nothing, okay? And you have gases going up for millions of years, and it, made our, oh my God, what the hell's going, our, it basically put like, a gaseous dome around it, kept everything in there, and there's different layers to everything. And above us, you have, the high pressure, low pressure, heat and cold. They're moving around, and clouds are just stuck floating right there. It's kind of like when you shit and you take your shit. It's like, why is that poop floating? And then maybe once in a while, you're like, wow, that poop's not floating. I think I'm sick. The clouds are just less dense than the air. They're just, they floating. And that's my science lesson for the day. But everybody, thank you guys for hanging out and having some fun. We're just having some fun here. I love y'all so much. That does suck. That does suck. I love you, OG7. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I love you guys so freaking much. Please get over to Doc Match Steve's crib. Go to Doc Match Steve's channel right now. It also has to do with condensation and precipitation. Absolutely. Oh, it's always about that precipitation, that condensation. It's essential. And just like Doc Match Steve's essential, please go over to Doc Match Steve's channel. I'll be over there. We're all going to be over there, hanging out, having a good old grand old time. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be the opening show to Alex Stein, who returns on Tuesday. Get over to Doc Match right now. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. This was fun. It was always a good time. All right, get over to DMS. Later.